All right. I know I'm going on this third time I done went live, chat. But let's see. I'm trying to see if we're ready to rock and roll on Instagram. Are we live on Instagram? That's what I'm trying to see. Let's see, chat. Are we live on Instagram? Yeah. Yeah, we got 4 people in here. I'm trying to go live on Instagram on the streaming service. I already got Kick hooked up, but for some reason, it's not going on. I'm not live on Instagram. It says I'm streaming, but I'm not live on Instagram. So, yeah, while we got 7 people in the building, we need 9 more people. We need y'all to go over here and subscribe to the Conservative OG. Y'all do me that favor while y'all here, please. Let's see. Because I'm trying to keep refreshing my screen to see if I the Conservative OG. I need y'all to go subscribe to the Conservative OG. Right there. I need y'all to do me a favor and go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. I'm trying to, yeah, go subscribe to the Conservative OG. That's what I need y'all to do. We got 9 people in the building. We need 9 more people to go subscribe to the Conservative OG. But what I'm doing right now, chat, if you're wondering why I keep going live back to back, I'm trying to hook up Instagram to my streaming service to edit. Go to Instagram to edit title. But I'm unable to. I'm not live on Instagram. I got to figure out why I'm unable to go live. Let's see, create live video, title, restream, audience, public, next. Copy the key, stream key, and enter it into your streaming service. When you wait, do I have to select go live from Instagram? Let me see if I got to do that, chat. Do I have to hit go live from Instagram? Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out, chat. Let's see. Damn. Dashboard. I'm trying to figure it out, chat. Chat. How to go live through the streaming service on Instagram. Audience, public, next. Already did that. Connect streaming software to go live. Let's see. Control V. Save. Let's see. It says I'm streaming. All right. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Let's see. Now, I should be live on Instagram.
I'm looking. That's what I'm doing. Keep refreshing. See shit. Look. Okay, let me look up your name again and see if I can pull it up. Yep. You are live.
Okay, I gotta see how I can see it on my end, chat. Let's see. Can I see my own live stream on Instagram? That's what I'm trying to see. I want to see my own live stream on Instagram.
I'm trying to tell y'all, ain't no freedom.
Right there. I'm doing this all on the fly. Chat. I'm doing this all on the fly. I am live on Instagram, Kick, and YouTube. What I'm trying to do, we got one person over there on Instagram.
That would be me.
What I'm trying to do, maybe I can only see it on the streaming service. That's what I'm trying to see right now. And I want to be able to see it on Instagram myself. I guess they don't allow you to do that. Let's see. I'm trying to see what's going on right now. Well, as long as I'm live, but I can't see my, well, I can see Instagram from here. But see, I figured it out, Chad. It's hooked up to the streaming service, but I have to hit the live button on Instagram. Figured it out. So now we live on 3 different platforms, Chad. Now we live on 3 different platforms. We did it. We did it. I should have screen recorded this, and make this into a video so I could show everybody or do a video on how to hook up your Instagram to Restream. I figured it out. Yep, I figured it out. So we got 5 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for joining. Sort of a live tutorial on how to hook up Kick, Instagram, and YouTube to Restream. And I did it. So now we are live on all 3 platforms. We live over there on Kick. We live on Instagram. And we are live on YouTube. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Freedom of Speech channel. And I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Yeah, we're going to see. Okay, let me go over here and look on Kick and see how many people we got watching from Kick. Where's Kick at? Right there. The thing about Kick is that I can go to my Kick account and I can look to see how many people is actually looking at me on Kick. How many people is watching from Kick? And I can look to see how many people is actually. How many people? Okay. We live on Kick. What's up, Kick? How y'all doing, Kick? How y'all doing, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? We live on 3 platforms. This is just a test. But I need y'all to do me a favor. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Kick, if you're on YouTube, I need you to go to the Conservative OG channel right there, at the Conservative One, and click on that subscribe button. We need 8 more subscribers. 8 more. And then guess what, Chad? We're doing a Cash App giveaway. We're doing PayPal giveaway. And yes, Zelle. We accepting Zelle. If you got a Zelle, we ready to rock. If you got PayPal, we ready to rock. If you got Cash App, we ready to rock. All we need is 8 more subscribers. Just 8 more. And we're going to go live on the Conservative OG channel. Hopefully, if we got the game started in 2 more hours. Yes, we will be going live on all 3 platforms. Yeah, we got 3 platforms we're going live from. YouTube, Kick, Instagram. What's up, Instagram? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Kick? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Kick? How y'all doing?
Hello, everyone.
What's up? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Kick? What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper, and we live on all 3 platforms. Yep, this is just a test, and it was a good one. I should have screen recorded this, so that's gonna be my next task. Screen recording what we just did. Let me check it out. I got all the bells and whistles on Restream, so I got to figure out how to screen record all this. So let me try it out right now. Let's see, where can I go? Should I go live from? No, I don't want to do it like that. I want to go on computer mode. See, I'm gonna have to add channels on the landscape side too, I think. No, I don't. It's already there. So we ready to rock and roll. Man, we live on 3 separate platforms. Yep, we ready to go. What's up, Kick? We got 2 people on Kick. Do me a favor and follow me. We got 2 people on Kick. Follow me on Kick. Wherever the follow button is on Kick, hit the follow button. How many people we got on Instagram? 1 person on Instagram. So we got to get our Instagram people back up. I apologize, Instagram. I ain't been over there in a long time. We got what? How many people we got over there? I know it's over 1,000. I know we had 1,200 people over there on Instagram at one time. You know, Instagram was where Stock Sniper started at. Stock Sniper started on Instagram. You know, a lot of my old walk down videos are on Instagram. You know, so I wonder if we can see some of them videos. Let's see. Can we go? Now, I don't think we'll be able to do that. Wait. I'm just trying something out, chat. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I need to go to my home. Let me see. Let's see. Share this instead. All right, let me see. Boom. All right, we on my Instagram. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm on my Instagram chat. We're going to go down and look at some of these old walk down videos. Let's see. Here go one. Just got through doing my daily run. Okay, this is the one walk down. I was doing walk down on the treadmill. If y'all can see, Stock Sniper was a lot heavier then. This was 2021. 6 years ago. Stock Sniper was fat. For real. Stock Sniper was fat back then, chat. That's when I was running on the treadmill. That was before I started running outside. That Stock Sniper couldn't run no 5 miles. Nah. Yeah, that Stock Sniper right there couldn't run no 5 miles, chat. But this is the original walk down. Y'all that rock with the channel that know about the walk down, This was when I was doing the walk down on the treadmill. This was September 14th, 2021. This is before I started running outside. Yep. Let's see. Let's go back to Instagram. Let's go back. Let's go farther down. I think is that a video? That's another walk down. September of 2021. Let's go farther down. Go another walk down. July of 2021. Yeah, Stock Sniper was over 200 pounds on this video. Yep, I was well over 200 pounds. I would never go back to that weight.
You was sexy, Pop.
I'd never go back fat. I would never go back to that weight. It go another walk down.
Man, you was sexy.
I am live. This is May 17th, 2021. Shout out to the walk down. So see, Stock Sniper been putting in the work for a minute. Let's see. Here go another walk down. May 11th of 2021. Yeah, Stock Sniper was fat, bro. Stock Sniper was fat back then. Back then, it was no way I was running 5 miles or 8 miles. Was no way. Back then, I was running 2 miles a day. A mile and a half. Back then, I was running 1.5 miles to 2 miles a day. There was no way. I weighed over 200 pounds. There was no way that I was going to run I couldn't run 5 miles back then. 1.5 miles, that's what I was doing. I think I was at 1.5 miles, 2 miles on a regular basis, on the treadmill. I was a vegan back then, but I was eating vegan the wrong way. I was eating a lot of rice. That's what I'm saying. If I start back eating rice, start back eating a lot of beans, start back eating a lot of white bread, I blow up easily to over 200 pounds. I was about 210 on this. Thank God I got off that stupid treadmill and started running outside. Let's see. Shout out to Instagram, man. Shout out to Instagram. Wait, you go one post. When was this post? This May 24th, 2020. Let's see. Distance. Okay. 2 miles and a quarter, 22 minutes. So I was around 210 pounds. So actually I was running more than 1.5 miles. So back then I was doing maybe almost 2.5 miles. Look at that. Back then I'm over 200 pounds at this particular time. running on the treadmill. That's 2 miles and a quarter, 22 minutes. That's kind of slow. That is kind of slow. But as you can see the time, I was about 210 pounds at this particular time. 2 miles, a little over 2 miles, 2 miles and a quarter, 22 minutes. That's slow. Yeah, all that weight, chat, all that weight had me running slow. That is a slow 2 miles and a quarter, 22 minutes. That's slow. I was super, super overweight. Let me go back. That was in May of 2020. So I've been doing these walk downs for a minute. As for, putting them on Instagram, putting them on the internet. So the walk down started on Instagram before 2020. So yeah, I got a couple Bitcoin. Let's see. That's when I made 2,000 off Dogecoin. Got a couple, income. Let's see. But I stopped doing that though, Chad. I stopped putting up my day trading profits. I stopped doing that, Stop putting up my day trading profits. This one here, a $2,000 profit on the day trade on Doge crypto. When was this? April 24th, 2021. Yeah, I stopped putting that up. Let me see. Hold up. I got to get off this. Shit. What is that? That was April 28th on the day trade. Let me get off this. Let's see. Let me see what happened if I do that. That's when I got my first 400 subscribers. That was March 12th, 2024. Shout out to YouTube. It's my boy Dick. Shout out to Dickmore Trades.
I like it.
And Sean Dickmore.
Just making some quick money right here today, team. Just making some quick money. Coming right up towards
wow.
95. Which way, everybody? That way!
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. You walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
That's my boy Dick, chat.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
Wow.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
That way! Which way? That way!
The life of a day trader.
So, baby, I like it. I like it. I like what we got here. Just making some quick money right here today, team. Just making some quick money. Coming right up towards, again, 395. Which way, everybody? That way! That way!
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Hey, walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
That's my boy Dick, Chad. Just going down my Instagram reminiscing.
How people move, just stop dealing with them. Fuck talking behind their back, just stop chilling with them. Being fake gon' make it worse, don't try to fit in with them. Cause you gon' look like a sucker too. Moving how that sucker move. You probably switch.
That's me flossing through the city of H-Town. Shout out to Dreams.
How people move, just stop dealing with them. Fuck talking behind their back, just stop chilling with them. Being fake gon' make it worse, don't try to fit in with them. Cause you gon' look like a sucker too. Moving how that sucker move. You probably switched up for a reason, so don't play yourself. Fuck how people move, just stop dealing.
I'm just going through my old videos, chat off Instagram.
Right outside. Niggas drinking they
This is me flossing through the streets of H-Town, chat.
super long ride. But how the fuck you supposed to sell dope without your pistol? On 288, you know them rubber slide. Cause a little buddy was dead right out.
Let me get off my Instagram. But yeah, that's my Instagram page, chat. Wait, what's going on? Is it that far behind? Hey, what's up, Tina, on Instagram? Appreciate you for joining. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. So yeah, chat, I have found out how to hook up everything to my streaming service. So yeah, let me get back to this. So yeah, if you're just not joining, we need 9 more subs on the Conservative OG channel. If you're wondering what I was just doing, I was just going through my old Instagram videos. That's all I was doing, reminiscing basically. I need to, Instagram, that's kind of where I started at, but I abandoned. Once the YouTube channel got more subscribers than the Instagram, I kind of stopped going over there to Instagram, but now we back connected. So Instagram, we back, baby. We back, Instagram. So shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that's tuning in on all these platforms. Shout out to y'all. I might create a TikTok. Yeah, I think I'm gonna create a TikTok because I can hook up. Let's see what all platforms I can hook up to the streaming service. Let's look, Chad. More channels. I can hook up Rumble, Twitch, LinkedIn. So we ready to rock. So I can hook up my LinkedIn, my Twitter, because I do have Twitter. Are we ready to rock? LinkedIn, I'm gonna open up a Twitch account. I got an X account. I'm gonna hook up Twitter to it. And then I'm gonna create a TikTok. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna rock it out. I like it. We're gonna rock it out. Which is very important, streaming, different platforms. You know what I'm saying? All in one house. One streaming service, but multiple social media platforms. All my social media in one spot. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it, chat. So shout out to Instagram. Shout out to Kick. We got 2 people looking at me on Kick. Appreciate you. You know, we got 2 people looking on Instagram. Appreciate you. We ready to rock. Yeah, we ready to rock, chat. If you have not yet subscribed to the Conservative OG, go on, subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. Go on, come over here and subscribe to the Conservative OG. It's the Conservative one on Instagram. I mean on YouTube. So let's see. There you go. I need everybody to go subscribe to the Conservative OG. It's at the Conservative one on YouTube. Noonie You Buzz, FDT, and MAGA. Bunch of okay. This is the Freedom of Speech channel. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's pouring down raining out here, y'all. It's been raining all day. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, chat? Appreciate y'all for joining. We streaming on 3 platforms right now. But we need you to do us a favor and go subscribe to the Conservative OG. We've been on here 37 minutes. I should have made this into a tutorial on how to connect Instagram, Restream, and YouTube to Restream. I think I'm gonna do that next. Do a tutorial. Kick was an easy process. Instagram was a little bit more, couple of more steps, you know, but we got it done right here on live. So every time I go live from Instagram, I just have to go live. You know, you gotta hit the live button here and then hit the live button on Instagram. So that's what we got to do on Instagram every time we go live. Okay, there we go. So I posted. It's my first post on Instagram. Let's see. On okay. Show stream chat. So the people that I wonder why they're not showing the comments from Instagram on the streaming service. That's the only thing, chat. Or maybe take a bit for it to pop up.
I see what up.
Oh, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's from Kick.
Okay.
So the Kick comments goes to YouTube, right? Right?
Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram. Oh, okay. But what about on YouTube? Do you see my Kick comment on YouTube?
Let me check. Give me a minute. Come on, phone. Let's see.
Do you see it?
Pop up. Yep, most relevant. Live. First thing on the wall. Yep.
Goes into the streaming service. Okay. All right, chat. Hopefully, before I get off this live, we can get the 10 subs we need on that channel right here, the Conservative OG. If you're just not coming in, do me a favor and subscribe to that channel right there, the Conservative OG. Go to YouTube. It's at the Conservative One. You'll see an old man, a fly old man with some glasses on, with a suit on, looking fly as can be. Then you know you're on the right channel. I need 9 more people to go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. Hopefully we can get to 50, then we can go live. Once we get to 50 and we're able to go live, we're doing Cash App giveaway. So if you're on Kick, come over here to YouTube. You might be the one to get the Cash App giveaway. A way to get some easy cash. You know what I'm saying? Just all you gotta do is type in the Conservative OG and hit subscribe. That's it. We need 9 more subs to get to 50. Once we get to 50, we can go live from the Conservative OG channel. Once we get to 50, we're doing Cash App giveaway, Zelle giveaway, PayPal giveaway. That's what we're gonna do over there. We're gonna put it in subscriber only mode, and we're gonna bless the new subscribers over there on the Conservative One, the Conservative OG channel. Yep, that's how we're gonna do it, chat. That's how we're gonna do it. So maybe I could do the tutorial from right here. Let's see. Go to create, live video. What's up, chat? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for joining. Appreciate y'all for joining. We need 9 more subscribers. Appreciate that person that did go over there and subscribe. But we need 9 more of y'all to go over there to the conservative OG at the conservative one and go subscribe to that channel. We need 9 more subs to go live. That's all we need. We've been live on Kick for 45 minutes. We've been live on Instagram, probably not 45 minutes. How long we don't say. But we've been live on this whole live has been 45 minutes. Kick is in my opinion is easier. You know, it's easier, it's more connected with the streaming service. You know, with Kick, once I hit live on the streaming service, we automatically live. With Instagram, even though it's connected, I gotta hit live with the streaming service and then go to Instagram and hit live. So it's an extra step that I gotta do to go live on Instagram. So I don't like that too much. So I might not be going live from Instagram that much, but I will be live on Kick, and I'm going to sign up to Twitch, and we're going to hook up Twitch. So I might not be going live as much like this with Instagram because it's an extra layer, you know, to go live over there. But with Kick, all I gotta do is hit live one time. And then with Kick, the Kick comments come on the streaming service back office. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So we got a game coming on tonight, chat. We got an hour and a half to go. All the goals have been completed for 2026. Yep. All the goals have been completed. And me, I was thinking it was going to be complicated to do this, but it was really very, very simple. And I think I'm going to do a whole tutorial because if you are streaming, if you're on YouTube, you got to start streaming and hooking up all your social medias inside of the streaming service so you can go live on multiple platforms at one time. I like that, which is pretty cool. I like it. So I think I'm gonna stop going live in portrait mode and only go live in computer mode. Yeah, I'm gonna stop going live in phone mode and only go live in computer mode. That's what I think I'm gonna start doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing it like that, Chad. But I like Kick. Yeah, I like Kick. And everybody that's watching me on Kick, I appreciate y'all. I think I'm gonna change my name on Kick, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to put my picture right there. So my picture will be up on Kick, but I kind of like Kick. Shout out to Kick. Shout out to everybody over there on the Kick platform. So if you're just not joining, I need you to go over there and subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. If you are subscribed to this channel right here, you got to be subscribed to the Conservative OG. You got to be, Chad. So anybody that's on here that is subscribed to this channel, please go over there and subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. Matter of fact, I need to put that. I need to go over here. Let's see. Appreciate y'all for joining me, chat. We got 8 people in the building. Thank y'all for coming through. Let's see. Let me see what it looked like. Let's see what it looked like. The setup looks kind of weird though. Matter of fact, I need to go right here. Hold up. Hold on, chat.
Manufacturing capacity for new missiles out. We've knocked about 82%, but that means they have missiles left. We knocked out most of their drone making factories, but they have some drone capacity left. And drones are pretty effective. But we've also developed, in the meantime, if you remember, the German U-boats were a horror. Nobody could stop them. And then all of a sudden they come up with sonar, and it went from nobody could stop them that it was the worst place in the world to be is in a U-boat. The drone, anti-drone capacity that we have now is fantastic. They have new weapons, lasers. You gotta see the lasers. They go into a laser, they just burn they just boom. And we have that, and we have very special machine guns with large-scale bullets operated by a computer. And as they come in, it just knocks them out like it's amazing. But with all of that being said, there's still danger. There's always danger with war. With war, you never know what happens. Look at Russia. It was supposed to be a one-day war, and it's 4 years, right? And you see that, and it's really a terrible war. And it's a lot of people died. Last month, they had 25,000 soldiers, mostly soldiers, killed. It's like a bloodbath over there, and I think we'll get that. We've settled 8 wars, and that should be the 9th. I think we're going to get it done, but it's a rough one. It's a rough one. But we're joined tonight by a lot of my friends and very distinguished people that are great people. The Palm Beach mayor, Danielle Moore. Where's Danielle? Where are you, Danielle?
Yeah, I like you, Chad.
How are you? Great person. We're working on a couple of things for good water. Let's say a nice water product, right? Like desalinization. I said, Danielle, why can't we be like a submarine? We have
Appreciate y'all for joining and watching.
The best submarines in the world. We can go for years underwater, all nuclear submarines, the nuclear ones. And one of the
I appreciate y'all for joining and watching. Y'all just watch me hook up Kick and Instagram to my streaming service. We are connected to 3 different platforms at once. Y'all just seen me sit here and connect both of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do it. I just got to screen record. I'm going to screen record, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to hook your streaming service up to 3 different platforms: Kick, Instagram, and YouTube all at once. So shout out to everybody that's watching from Kick. Shout out to everybody that's watching from Instagram. And shout out to everybody that's watching from YouTube. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining. And what I need y'all to do is to go over to this channel. This one right here, the Conservative OG. And I need y'all to go subscribe to that channel. Once we get to 50 subs, Cash App giveaway, Zelle giveaway, PayPal giveaway. And if you in Houston, I'll give it to you in your hand. Subscriber only mode on the giveaways though. We do subscriber only mode because it gets out of hand when it's not in subscriber only mode. It's easier and it's better when I put it in subscriber only mode to do these giveaways. So once we get to 50, we got 9 more subs left to get to 50 subs on the Conservative OG channel. Once we get to 50, we're doing Cash App giveaway, Zelle giveaway, PayPal giveaway, and cash money if you're really close to me. That's how we doing it, chat. So appreciate y'all for joining. We got 11 people on YouTube. We got 5 people on Kick. And how many people we got on Instagram? We got 1 person on Instagram. So appreciate y'all for coming through. So everybody that's rocking with the channel, If you are subscribed to this channel, you got to go over there to the Conservative OG and subscribe to that channel. We need 9 more people, and we ready to rock and roll. 9 more. So let's go back.
Boy, would that be nice from the standpoint of unbelievably clean, pure water. It would be great. So we're working with Danielle, and we're working with the council. And I think something's going to come up, whether it's filtering or desalinization. Desalinization's a little bit better and a little bit more expensive, like a lot. But you know, anything used by the Navy is the most expensive. But think of it, they can go forever in a submarine. Nuclear submarine can guide for, at just about top speed, for 35 years without refueling. Can you believe it? Going at a very fast. We have the greatest submarines anywhere in the world. Nobody close. We're 15 years ahead of any other net. We have the greatest military in the world. I rebuilt it. I rebuilt the military in my first term, and I didn't know I'd be using it this much my second term, but certain things have to be done. It was sad when in Afghanistan, some of it was left behind by people that should have never happened. Getting out, we wanted to get out. We were going to get out easily. We would have won and then gotten out. We would have gotten out with great pride. But we left some of the military, but it was really just a small percent. You know, it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it was 2% of what we built up. We built a great military. But our submarines can go by nuclear power. Think of that. They can go for many years without stopping. They have water capacity, Danielle, unlimited water capacity. The one thing they don't have, you know what it is? Food. They have to come up every 90 days for food. The only thing we can't figure out is food. A little simple thing like that. So, but it's really amazing, some of the things that we're able to do with the military, with a lot of other things too. Palm Beach Town Council President Ted Cooney. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted. Good job. Good. Palm Beach County Administrator Joe Abruzzo, who's a phenomenal. You got a diamond there. Hey, it's I know a lot of town administrators, and you don't want to. This guy is a diamond. Thank you very much. You're doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Joe. A friend of mine, even though he's a Democrat, 92% of the waterfront. They have 8%. And I always wondered, why is it the Gulf of Mexico? For a long time, even looking as a kid, I said, well, Gulf of Mexico, it's such a powerful name. It's such a powerful thing, the Gulf of Mexico, but it should be the Gulf of America. I mean, I'll say it only within the confines of this room, because I know that's a lot of fake news back there. Within the confines of this room, Mayor, you're not going to tell anybody, please? I was thinking about seriously calling it the Gulf of Trump, but I really was, but I was told by some very wise people, please don't do this. That's one I don't think would have worked. What do you think? That wouldn't have worked too well. But, you know, it's such an honor you look at that incredible, powerful, beautiful, really rich area of water. There's probably very little like it anywhere in the world. When you look at all the rigs out there, all the wealth that's underneath that water, and now it's the Gulf of America. And the president of Mexico called me. He's not too fond of me anymore, but when she heard about it, it was put in some paper. Somebody leaked it someplace always. You always have leaks when you're in my world. Leaks are part of life. And it was leaked that I was going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And she's a beautiful woman, a very nice, you know, I never like to talk about beauty because it's usually the end of a political career. If you say somebody's a beautiful woman, they say, what a terrible, terrible thing. Everybody hates it except the woman that you're talking about. They love it. So I won't say she's a beautiful woman, but she's a fine woman. And she is. And she's got this incredible, beautiful voice, elegant voice.
Hey, what's up,
She's a ballet dancer. She's got this beautiful voice, and she goes, President, no, President, tell me, you're only kidding. You're not going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
Trump is not
No,
that
no,
much
no,
popular guy
please.
these days, Chad.
Anyway, so they don't love me too much in Mexico right now, you know. That's why guys like me are in a lot of danger, you know, consequential people get in a lot of danger. You know what I'm talking about? Saturday night, it was good for one thing. People are loving my ballroom now. That's the only thing. They love my ballroom. They love my ballroom. It's going to be the best in the world, although I like the one at Mar-a-Lago very much too, Mayor. And we have County Commissioner Maria Marino. Thank you. Commissioner, thank you. Good job. And former Congressman Dan Micah. Where is Dan Micah? Thank you, Dan. Good job. An architect who's really talented. He's done a lot of work for him. He's got a flair, a beautiful Hispanic flair in particular. And he comes from originally a place called Cuba, which we will be taking over almost immediately. No, Cuba's got problems. We'll finish one first. I like to finish a job. On the way back from, what we'll do, on the way back from Iran, we'll have one of our big, maybe the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, the biggest in the world. We'll have that come in, stop about 100 yards offshore, and they'll say, "Thank you very much, we give up." But this man really is great. Rick Gonzalez, he's a great architect. Where is Rick? He's doing a little couple of projects for us now. He's doing some beautiful little projects that we have going.
Yeah, I ended
My
there
son
live.
Eric, who's fantastic, has done a great job. And former Ambassador Robin Bernstein is here. She went out and learned Spanish, right? Dominican Republic. She went out and learned the language, and she learned it well. Congratulations. Not a lot of people aren't smart enough to do that, Robin. Most people don't bother doing it. I wouldn't do it, to be honest with you. But Palm Beach County is a very special place, and Palm Beach is a very special place. And it should be no surprise that across my first and second terms, residents of this community have served our country with exceptional devotion and skill. I'll meet people, I didn't know them, but I'll meet people at the club, or I'll meet people in Palm Beach or West Palm Beach. I love West Palm Beach. It's one of the really great stories is West Palm Beach. Palm Beach has been incredible. It's never been run better. We appreciate it. West Palm Beach is really hot. It's coming along so fast and so good. It's all over, one of the hottest. And I'm so honored with what's happened with Joe and with Meg. Where's Meg? Are you like, stand up, please? She's fantastic. But I do want to thank you, and I want to thank everybody that voted. We had a bipartisan vote, if you can believe it. I'm not used to that, when you have Democrats voting, but with the name change on the Southern Boulevard and the airport, and I can only tell you we will work to deserve that name, and we love you guys, and we're working with you in Washington and a lot of different things, and I think it's been a great partnership. Florida generally, but this area, I feel so strongly about it. We have to help and make it even better. All over the world, they love it, and they talk about it, and we have to make it and keep it first class and the best. But I want to thank you very much. I know how hard you worked on that. She's a really great person, and I don't know what her future is, but I think it's really good politically. I think she's fantastic, and she loves animals, right? She loves her and her husband. They love animals, and that's good. That usually is very good for votes. I was never as much, they all wanted me to buy a dog when I went to the White House. They said, "Sir, you'll be the first president in 68 years or something that doesn't have a dog." I said, "It's not going to work for me." No, they like pictures of like Biden walking his dog, all that, but his dog was a vicious dog, kept biting our Secret Service people. No, we had 28 bite problems, 28. This was a violent dog. That's not a dog I'd want. But for 60 years, I guess, even longer, every president's had a dog because they do it for votes. Some of them do it because they love the dog. Probably most of them do it for votes. And I thought it would look quite fake. Like the fake news, it was quite fake. Can you imagine? Donald Trump has purchased a lovely, lovely little poodle. And he walks him religiously every day on the White House grounds as he's inspecting the ballroom that's going up. They walk deep down into a foundation that's going down to China. There's a lot of stuff going on in that foundation, let me tell you. A friend of mine said, boy, that's the deepest foundation I've ever seen for a ballroom. I said, yeah, a lot of things happening there. But we have several friends of mine that were great with us past and present. We have Secretary of Commerce, former Wilbur Ross is here. Thank you, Wilbur. Thank you, Wilbur. We have former Ambassador Woody Johnson, who's a great guy and you were a great ambassador. We appreciate it, Woody. Great guy and the owner of the Jets and current director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, a man who has taken the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, but Fannie Mae, it's over $1 trillion in value. When I gave it to him, it was not doing well, and he's turned it around, and it's worth over. We're thinking about taking it public, taking a little chunk out of it. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. It's peanuts compared to the values of, you buy 15 missiles. You take it public, it buys 15 missiles. But Bill Pulte, where are you, Bill? Bill. No, it's true. My first term, I was offered $100 million for that. And I turned it down because the guys that were offering me were very sharp. Two of them are sitting in the room, by the way. They're not happy. But I turned it down because I didn't want to. Did you ever hear of schmuck insurance, right? I didn't want to be a schmuck. I didn't want to have them flip it for $500 million in 2 weeks, which is always a possibility. It's always a little scary, especially in the world of politics. I was with a bank, a very good bank, a very hot banker who's going to the head of one of the biggest banks in the world, and he was also in charge of real estate for the bank, and they had a corner building on 57th and 5th Avenue in New York.
What's up, Chad? We got 23 people in the building. I appreciate y'all for joining me. We need 9 of y'all to go over here to the Conservative OG channel. Go over there to this channel right here, the Conservative OG. Do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Joshua? White Devil. What's going on, Joshua? How you doing? If you are just now joining, we got 23 people in the building. We need 9 more subscribers to go live over here on the Conservative OG channel. Once we're able to go live over there, we're doing the Cash App giveaway, Zelle giveaway, and a PayPal giveaway. So take the time right now to go over there to this channel right here, the Conservative OG. Boom, that channel right there. Go over there and do us a huge favor and get that channel to 50 subs so we can go live and do the Cash App giveaway. All you got to do is type in at the THA, at the Conservative OG, and you will see this picture right here. That's when you will know it's the right channel. At the Conservative OG. It is also pinned at the bottom of the chat. Go to that channel right there, at the Conservative one, and go subscribe to that channel and cut on all notification bells. And then come over here and put a 1 in the chat to let us know you went over there and you subscribe to that channel. We got 23 people in the building. It don't take but 5 seconds to go over there, hit that subscribe button to the channel that's inside of the description. And it's also that channel right there that you see in the video, the Conservative OG, at the Conservative one. We need you to go over there and subscribe to the channel. And once you do that, you are then qualified for the Cash App giveaway. Really, really simple. You'll qualify yourself for the Cash App giveaway, PayPal giveaway, Zelle giveaway, and that live will be in subscriber only mode. And that live, we're going to do a Cash App giveaway, a Zelle giveaway, and a PayPal giveaway. All you got to do is go subscribe to the channel and then come back over here and say, yes, 1. It's already done, Stock Sniper. And I will know that because you will come back over here and you will put a 1 in the chat. As many 1s as we need to get to 50 or more. But once we get to 50, that will activate the live button. And then we can go live over there and do a Cash App giveaway, a Zelle giveaway, and a PayPal giveaway. to the subscribers, and it will be subscriber only mode. And the thing about that is when you put it in subscriber only mode, only a few people will be in the live. So your chances of getting the Cash App giveaway, the PayPal giveaway, and the Zelle giveaway, your chances of getting the money goes up because it's going to be in subscriber only mode. So go over there and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That will qualify you for the Cash App giveaway. How would you know, Stock Sniper? Because when we do the giveaway, it's going to be in subscriber only mode. So only the subscribers will be able to comment. That's how I know. So go over there and do me a huge favor. If you are subscribed to this channel, you got to go over there and subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. So let's get back over here to the regular scheduled programming and listen to President Trump.
Sort of love it because the president is in your community, not me. It's the president the president of the United States is in your community, and they're so proud of it. I mean, people that are in this room that are very, very substantial, as big as it gets on Wall Street, and they have houses that are beautiful, and they have to go around. They have to go to one bridge or another bridge. They get thrown around like piñatas by the Secret Service. Get the hell out of here. These are people that never get spoken to. You know, the Secret Service, these guys, they don't have a lot of expression. They do a very good job. And the head of one of the biggest banks, the biggest bank, comes in. Sir, move out. What? Move out right now. Come on, let's go. They're honored to have the president, you know, whether it's me or anybody, they're honored to have the president in their community. So it's great. And it also gives you a lot of additional security. You get a lot of freak security. Mayor, I have to tell you, you probably have the safest community in the history of the world, if you want to know the truth. Nobody's coming into Palm Beach to do any robberies, okay? In addition to a really great police group that you have, they work very closely, and the firemen and policemen, and we have the ball over, the policeman and fireman's ball, and I think it's become the hottest ball over with John Scarpa and all the people, Tim, all of the people that do it. I think it's the hottest ball, but it's an honor to work with the police. I also based my campaign here on election night in 2024. We had a great victory party just across the street in the convention center, and that was quite an evening. We were waiting for the decision, and it came early, it was around 9:02, and they said, Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States of America. It was very cool, actually, I thought. And it was right across the street. And then we had some crowd. Joe, you could use a little bit larger convention center, whatever you could do. Get that thing. I know you are. If you're working on it, it gets done. And so it was from Mar-a-Lago. We were there, and then we came over here. We had a tremendous crowd, and we celebrated a tremendous thing. And our country now is just amazing. And we were laughed at and mocked. For 4 years, we were mocked. We were laughed at as being a stupid country. And now we're thought of with great respect, like we haven't been thought of for many, many decades. I want to thank the entire Palm Beach community for the extraordinary support that you've shown me and my family over the years, and I especially want to express my profound gratitude to the recent renamings. I want to just tell you that we have a lot of things in store. I know that a lot of tremendous elements are going to be added to the airport, making it bigger and better, and it's really going to be, I don't think there'll be anything as good as your airport will be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. So that's the way I feel, and that's very important. In Washington, they say, sir, which airport would you like most to fix up? I said, how about Palm Beach? You know? So you'll be all very happy. And, you know, it's right now, I own Doral, and right now we have a tournament. I'm so busy. And we have the big Cadillac Championship going on, all the great players, the PGA Tour. And they're there, and yesterday somebody came up, said, "Sir, the tournament is great." I said, "What tournament are you talking about? I'm so busy with the Iranians calling, trying to make a good deal, and we're not going to let that happen. But they've got to make a bad deal. But if they make a deal at all, because frankly, maybe we're better off not making a deal at all. Do you want to know the truth? Because we can't let this thing go on. Going on too long." But under the leadership of Secretary of State Marco Rubio, a person from Florida, right? We're working hard to bring the 2035 World Expo to Miami, to Florida, and we'll support the jobs. It'll be bringing hundreds of millions of dollars, and it looks like we've got a real good shot. You know, I brought the Olympics here in my first term. I was the one, I got the Olympics and I got the World Cup, both of them. And then the election was rigged. You see that now? How about the Southern Law, Poverty, whatever the hell they call it, where they supported the Ku Klux Klan and all sorts of other things, only to fight the Ku Klux Klan politically. They out there, "We are fighting the Ku Klux Klan." They're the ones that are supporting it, giving it hundreds of, and many others, some even worse if that's possible. And now we found out, we got a whole lot of stuff coming. But I got the Olympics and I got the World Cup, and they're coming in now. And, you know, it's interesting how things work out, because I missed my second term the traditional way, right? It was very sad, and I had to make a decision what to do. And I said, you know, when I got the Olympics, I said, boy, it's really sad because I got it. Nobody else, I got it. And I was dealing with those guys politically, and they said, "Sir, we're going to choose the United States of America." I said, "Wow, that's great." It was the Olympics. Then the World Cup. Johnny Infantino, who's the head of it, he's a friend of mine. I said, "Johnny, you got to give us the World Cup." And he gave it to us. The problem was it wasn't in the next 4 years. It was in 6 years and 7 years, so I wouldn't be president. I said, you know, I got the Olympics, I got the World Cup, and I won't be president. And then all of a sudden I realized I am going to be president during the Olympics and the World Cup. It's amazing. And, you know, it's very interesting, though. I tried taking the third because we also have the 250th year. This is a great term when you think about it, with all the things we've done. And on top of that, and then we did the great big beautiful bill with no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on overtime, all sorts of things. It's turning out to be very popular. People are now understanding it. But when I got these, I said, 250 years, okay, I got the Olympics, I got the World Cup. Maybe I can also claim the 250-year thing that I got that too. So I tried. I said, I also got 250 years. And they said, "Sir, you didn't get 200, with 250. Okay, well, I gave up. So I gave up on that one. But we're having an unbelievable celebration. And in fact, on June 14th, not so far away, the UFC is going to have, I think it's the most exciting. I've been involved in a lot of events. I've given out a lot of tickets. I've sold a lot of tickets to things. I don't think I've ever had anything. This is going to be wild. We have a 5,000-seat arena being built right opposite the front door of the White House for the 250th. And that's going to be June 14th, which is my birthday, which is absolutely, Flag Day. But and that's a coincidence. It is not, I didn't do that. It just worked out that way. It is actually true, I swear. I did not do it. It worked out that way. But it's June 14th. At least it's easy to remember. And they're building, it's going to be a Sunday night, and it's going to be on CBS. And then they're having, that'll be a 5,000-seat like arena that's going to be sort of a one that they put up. UFC, Dana White, the great Dana White, he's fantastic. And then they're having anywhere from 75 to 100,000 people in the park. Right across from the White House is a beautiful circular park, ellipse, and that's going to be having thousands and thousands of people. And they have 8 massive screens being built, and people are going to be able, there's no charge to anybody, everything's free, and it's going to be something really fantastic. The biggest problem I have is the 5,000-seater. I have everybody that wants tickets, but it's one of the hottest things. And then we have the IndyCar, as you know, they're doing a race. Roger Penske, and he said, I've come to Washington 142 times over the years trying to get an IndyCar race in Washington around the Capitol. He said, and I've never been able to do it. And then I gave it one last chance, and I saw my friend Donald Trump, president, And in a half an hour, I had the whole deal done. We made a deal. So they're going to be, it's a little bit like the airport, right? And in literally, it's going to be great. In half an hour, he got the deal done. He's so happy. Roger's incredible. You know, he's won 20 Indianapolis 500s. I gave him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I said, you know, it's amazing. These countries, Germany, Japan, they spend billions of dollars on cars trying to win the Indianapolis 500. And, you know, they rarely do it. I don't know if they've ever done it, but they rarely do it. They spend all this money. Roger Penske's won it 20 times. So needless to say, he's quite good in the automotive division. I mean, the guy is amazing. He's won 20 Indianapolis 500. It's not even believable. So I gave him the award when he won his 18th. I said, Roger, I'm going to give you the Presidential Medal of Freedom. What you've done is amazing. And since then, he's won 2 more. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. But he's a fantastic guy. So we're going to have the Indy, which are the racing cars, the Formula One type car. And that's going to be something that everybody's looking for. We're providing $42 million of improvements in Florida railway safety. You know that. And $210 million to the state for rural health care. And we delivered more than $2 billion in federal funding for the Army Corps of Engineers to dramatically speed up the restoration of the Florida Everglades and Lake Okeechobee, which is now being done, right? We're doing that. A lot of it's been done. I got it done in my first term, but we're adding to it Okeechobee and, you know, all the things that benefit you. And today we delivered a huge win for our great fishermen and anglers in the state. And we have any fishers? I don't think this is a fishing room, you know. I gave this statement a little while ago in the villages, and the place went crazy. I don't think there's any fishermen here. Well, that's not bad. Well, then you like this. That's better than I thought. But all state permits for the 2026 red snapper recreational season, as you know, was brutal with the federal government. You couldn't do anything. They let you catch a half a fish. If you caught 2 fish, they want to put you in jail, give you the electric chair. If you're lucky, you'll go to jail for the rest of your life instead of the chair. It was brutal. And so for years, our great fishermen have been punished in Florida and some other states with very short federal fishing seasons, like how about 2 hours? Go fishing. You go fishing for 2 hours, and then you have to pull it in and get the hell out of town, or they'll arrest you. But they gave you record short season, and I'm giving you unlimited seasons and federal seasons despite record fish populations. It's hard not to have a record fish population when nobody's been allowed to fish, essentially. And the states are begging to get these permits, and what we're doing is we're doing it. And the very incompetent Biden administration tried to shut down the oceans to our fishermen. And that, you know, look, the ocean's a big place. It's a big place. But we love and respect our fishermen and all of those people that love that sport and love it. And so I'm very happy to announce that we just spoke with NOAA. That's your big group that does all of the work on regulation. And we're delivering to you all of the permits that you need for long-term fishing and lots of fishing. And enjoy the red snapper or whatever the hell you catch, because you're allowed to catch it now without going to jail for the rest of your life, okay? And with the support of many people in this room, a lot of them, we had the most successful first year of any administration in history, they say. Even the radical left Democrats are saying that. We took the most dangerous, unsafe, violent, and open border in the world, and anywhere in the world, there's no border like this, and created the most secure border in U.S. history with 0 illegal aliens entering our country in the last 11 months. Think of it. We went from 25 million people coming in to 0, and the people that make up that list are the Democrats. Nobody even tries to come in because the border is so tight right now that you just don't even try. It's amazing. And you know, we had an open border that was allowing a terrible situation. We were allowing people in jail, people in mental institutions, drug dealers, murderers. 11,888 murderers coming into our country. Many of those people murdered more than one person. One murdered 7 people. And they're releasing them into our country. It's terrible. The murder rate in the United States is now the lowest it's been in 125 years. Can you believe that? It's sort of terrible to say in a way because it's, yeah, who wants to talk about murder? But we had a murder epidemic, and it's now the lowest since before my father was born, 125 years, 1900. And that's an amazing thing. And the crime rate in the capital, Washington, D.C., which was a disaster. When I came in, it was one of the more dangerous cities in the country. It's now the lowest, it's considered now one of the safest cities in the country, which it should be. We moved in the National Guard. We took out over 5,000 hardened career criminals. Many of them came in during the open border of Joe Biden, and they made it just a horrible place. It was never that safe, believe it or not. It was, people were getting killed, but they were losing 3 people a week on average, murdered 3 people, 150 people a year. Kids would come in to see the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial, and they'd go home in a casket. They'd call their parents and say, I'm sorry, your son's been killed. And we moved some very strong people into the area, and in a period of a month, it was much better. 2 months, it was better yet. And now it's considered a very safe city. Restaurants which were closing all over town. They were even dangerous if you got there. They'd rob the interior of the restaurant. They'd go and raise your hands, give you money. It was terrible. And it's a very interesting statistic, Mayor. So 90% of the crime is committed by 2% of the people. And that's really good, because that means you can solve the problem. If it was 25% of the people, that's a tough thing. 2% of the people commit 92% actually of the crime. It's incredible. It's great because you get rid of them and you don't have it. We took out over 5,000 hardened career criminals, numerous murderers, and they're gone. They're back in their countries or they're in jails. We've secured the largest reduction in drug prices in American history. Under my most favored nation agreements, we're delivering your record-setting discounts with price differences of 400, 500, and even 600% lower. And what that is most favored nation. We were the highest priced drug nation anywhere, prescription drugs anywhere in the world, by far the highest. A drug that would sell for, like the fat drug, my friend became a very famous, he's begging me not to announce his name, but I use him as an example. He's very smart, very fat. And he was in London and he called it the fat. I said, I get one of those fat shots. And I said, it's not working. He's become very famous because he's really the one that got me into this. It was like crazy. He said, in London, I buy it for $87. In New York, it's $1,300. The same exact, and he's very smart, very rich, actually. Highly neurotic. He's a neurotic guy. Highly neurotic. Most neurotic people, they're either really wealthy or they fail badly, You want controlled neuroses. His is not controlled, but he's smart. He checked out the company. He said it's the exact same drug from the exact same factory, made in the same plant. Everything was except the price. One was $87 in London, and one was $1,300 in New York. He said, what's going on? And actually, it had a little bit of an impact, and I went to the drug companies. I went all over. They've been looking at this for years, but there was no way you get the drug companies to do it. I got them to do it. I did a lot of bad things to them, but I got them. But they didn't care because they said there's no way to get the countries to do it. You had to have the country because in London, a pill that was selling for $10 would sell for $100 in the U.S. In Berlin, $5 compared to $87, $90, $95. A tremendous, sometimes 10 times, maybe more than that. So they said, you'll never get the country, sir, but we're with you. They didn't know this was going to happen. I said, I'll get the countries 100%. So I called up, you might have seen this. I mean, I've said it a couple of times. I called up the countries, and I got France. That's Emmanuel Macron. Beautiful accent. I said, Emmanuel, you're going to have to lower your drug prices in the United States because you're making it impossible for us. I mean, your prices are low and our prices are high, and you're going to have to, no, Donald, I will not do that. You see, because the world is bigger than the United States, it's really not as bad for them as it sounds. If they double their price, we can lower our price to them. because of the size. You know, it's a world situation. The whole world was ripping us off. We were paying 10 times more, 5 times more, crazy. And so I said, no, Emmanuel, you will do it 100%. No, I will not do it. So if he had a pill that sold for $10 and he had to sell it for $20, that's a big increase, right? But I said, it's not fair, Emmanuel, because we're not fair. You will do it, Emmanuel. You will do it. He said, no, I won't. I said, here's what I'm going to do, Emmanuel. If you don't do it, I'm going to put a 200% tariff on your wines and champagnes that you sell into the United States, and it's effective on Monday morning. Donald, like I said, I will do it. I'd be glad to. So I did that with all the countries, and every country agreed. I'll tell you who can't believe it, the drug companies. They said, what you did is impossible to do. But I do it. I do a lot of things that are impossible to do. Like becoming president 3 times. Like winning 3 races. Anyway, so we have the lowest prices anywhere in the world. We went from the highest price. It's a really big thing. And frankly, that should win us the midterm. But, the press hates to cover it. So, but people now know. So you can get drug prices. We go from the highest priced drugs in the world to the lowest. It's an amazing thing. And we have to go buy it, it's trumprx.gov, and that's been named by Bobby Kennedy and Dr. Oz. They're fantastic. They're doing a great job. I had nothing to do with that one, Joe. I had nothing to do with that one. And I had not much to do with the airport. That was Meg and you and everybody else, I tell you. It's not nice when you call up and say, hey, would you name an airport after me? They approached me with the road first and then the airport, and it's just a great honor. But the TrumpGov.com is setting every record in the book, and they're buying things for a fraction of the price. And today I'm thrilled to announce that starting on July 1st, we'll provide Medicare patients with coverage for weight loss drugs like Ozempic, Zepbound, Wegovy. It will be available for, listen to this, $50 a month. And we're cutting, as you know, and as you, I hope, know, we cut the insulin price down to $25 a month, which was, in many cases, it was $1,000. And I don't know if it affects the people here, but it was thousands of dollars, and now it's down to $25. We got it down. I did that really in my first term. It was terrible because I did it in the 3rd year of my first term. I got it down to $25. And then they told me, sir, it will take statutorily, it'll take 2 years, one of those deals, it'll take 2 years before it can go to that price. I said, I better win the election. If somebody else wins the election, they're going to take credit for the insulin. And lo and behold, we had some problems with the election, a disgraceful thing. And I saw Biden up there. We have a $25 insulin. I said, I did that. Can you believe it? I was seething. I was not a happy person. In fact, I said, I think we're going to have to run to set the record straight. But we got it down to $25. It was amazing. Everyone knows we did it. We actually have been given good credit. It's nice to be given good credit when you do things that are good. And I guess sometimes I'll say they don't give me enough credit, and then I'll be in the Oval Office, this beautiful, most powerful, most incredible office in the world. People walk in and they say, wow, the biggest people in the world. Even the Queen the other day, she walked in with King Charles, Camilla. She said, wow, this is the Oval Office. I said, when the Queen of England says that, that's very cool. But people do, the biggest business people, the biggest politicians. And, it's an amazing place, and we keep it well. We fix it. One of the nice parts about being in real estate, I give it the Mar-a-Lago treatment. We fix Mar-a-Lago. We make it better than it's ever been. It's better than it was the day it was built. So we have a lot of fun. By the way, the King and Queen were fantastic. They were here. What great representatives they are for their country. Really high quality. When he got up and made the speech with that beautiful accent, I said, well, that's the one thing I'll never have is that accent. I'd like to have that accent, but no, it was very elegant. He's a very elegant person, very good person. So in 4 years, the last administration took in much less than $1 trillion. And in 11 months, so you got 4 years less than $1 trillion, and in 11 months we took in as an investment where countries and people, rich people are investing. In 11 months we took in over $18 trillion, which is a record. which is a record. And we passed the largest tax cuts in American history. And you know, you have your 1 year deduction that people never thought would be possible. Instead of over a 38-year period, you're taking it in 1 year. And nobody believed a thing like that was possible. I did that actually for a shorter period of time in the first administration. I think we had the greatest economy in history in my first administration. And in the second, I think we're blowing it away. But we had to make a detour. I'm sorry. We had to make a detour to Iran. Everything will snap back. We were down to less than $2 for gasoline in Iowa. I was in Iowa 2 months ago, just before the little skirmish took place. Is taking place, and price for gasoline was $1.85 a gallon, and we were a lot of places were $2, some below $2, and I believe it'll snap back very, very quickly as soon. There's so much oil. These ships are loaded up with oil. They can't get out of the strait. I think we're going to have it solved. I think everyone in this room is going to be very happy and very impressed. Our tax cuts supported an estimated 408,000 full-time Florida jobs. You know that. And we delivered no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security for our seniors, which I think is the last one. I wasn't sure if that was the biggest one, but I can tell you in Florida it's the biggest one. No tax on Social Security for our seniors. We virtually eliminated the estate tax or death tax for people with small business and farms. So many farmers where they leave their farm, you know, they're land rich and cash poor. They have a farm that's of value. They leave it to their children, their great children who they love so much. If they don't love their children, I say don't bother, it's nothing much. But if you do, if you want to leave your farm or your small business to your children, we have no estate tax. You know, we have, they call it a death tax, that's what it is. And just, you know, pretty amazing thing. In the case of farms, you know, it's a way of life. And the parents would be on the farm, the kids would grow there, and they love it. They wouldn't do anything else. They would rather do that than anything else. And they used to get hit with a tax, a big tax that they couldn't pay, so they go out and borrow money from the local bank or whatever, and they weren't able to pay, and they would lose their farm. And in many cases, they would commit suicide. Literally, they'd commit suicide. We don't have any death tax or inheritance tax anymore for the small farms and small businesses. So when you leave your business to your kid, you don't have that. And we made interest on car loans fully tax deductible, so that if you borrow money, if you buy an American car only, you have to buy an American-made car, but you can borrow money from the bank. Your interest is deductible for income tax purposes, and that's a big deal that we've never seen. You know, middle-income people have never been big on deductions. Rich people have gotten used to deductions, but those other people haven't. We added 186,000 private sector jobs in March. Jobless claims just hit the lowest level since 1969, and more Americans are working today, as I said, than ever before. And since the election, 89 times we've hit new highs, and we're adding $9 trillion. We've added in just 11 months, we've added over $9 trillion in value to the stock markets, and people with 401ks have really, I mean, it saved marriages, actually. One policeman told me my wife thought very little of me. She felt I wasn't a man because I was a bad investor with my 401k. I had nothing I could do about it. It was under the Biden administration. And now she thinks that I'm Warren Buffett. She said, my husband's the most incredible investor I've ever seen, and all I do is just look at the numbers every month. So it's amazing. The 401ks are incredible, incredible. Core inflation has dropped to a 5-year low. With the exception of oil prices, which is just, you know, I think most of the people in this room understand that. As soon as it's over, it's going to drop like a rock. I think it goes below where it was because there's so much oil. It's not like it would be a problem if there wasn't a lot. There's so much oil out there. But core inflation has dropped. Grocery prices are down. Used car prices are down. Rent is down. The only thing that is up is the gasoline, and that's coming down. But, you know, with all of this, and I say it again, we had to do this little excursion because if we didn't, if they had a nuclear weapon, this world would be, it would be a horror. It would be a world that would live in fear. And it should have been done for 47 years by other presidents and other countries, frankly, but it wasn't. They were all afraid of Iran. It's very strong, was a very strong country. We've blown the hell out of them, if you want to know the truth. But we've leashed American energy with that simple policy of drill, baby drill. And I'll tell you, we're producing more oil and gas now than we ever have at any time. And we're investing over $1.5 trillion next year in the military. And we have the strongest, the greatest military by far anywhere in the world, stronger than any other country by far. And thanks to our warriors and their allies, the Israeli Defense Forces today, the Iranian regime has none of those things that we talked about: Navy, Air Force, anti-aircraft capacity, no radar. And again, dozens of their leaders are no longer with us. They're elsewhere. Most importantly, though, thanks to our blockade. The blockade has been unbelievable. They're unable to export any energy, and they're crumbling as an economy. But I just want to say that we have now a great country that's respected again. We're a country that is winning like it's never won before, and we're going to keep it going. And I just want to thank all of the people from this area of the world. It's a great area of the world with great leaders and people, and it's people that I have a lot of respect for. But it's an area of the world that everyone's talking about, and it's an honor to be a member of this group of people, very distinguished, such distinguished people. I mean, I'm seeing so many people, the people that you read about, the people that you look up to, and they happen to be here. Speaking in front of you with Harvey, my lawyer, the lawyer. If he ever loses a case, I'll fire him so fast. But he's my lawyer, and he said, would you do it? I said, absolutely. And I know it's turned out to be great because outside they have thousands of people trying to get in, so that's a good feeling. But I just want to thank very much all of the people of West Palm Beach and Palm Beach, all of the people that we've dealt with. You are really fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President, if you would stay with us a few more moments, we appreciate your time.
You believe this guy?
Yeah. We have a few questions for you. First, obvious question, Palm Beach is your home. Your children, your grandchildren all live in Southeast Florida. Key members of your administration are from our community. Your future presidential library will be in Miami. An airport here will be named in your honor. And you often govern from here. You own properties everywhere in the world. You could live everywhere in the world. Why do you choose our community? Why Florida? Why Palm Beach County?
Well, before I do that, so Elton John told me, when you hit it big, you leave. We hit it big. Everybody's standing over. Now Harvey says, can we ask you a couple of questions? He said, when you hit that last song big, don't go out for an encore. Or if you go out for an encore, make sure you leave when it's hot. And here we are, we had a standing ovation, everyone going, they loved it, and Harvey has to ask me a stupid question like that.
They gave me the question, sir. But you'll answer.
Okay, here's my answer. You know why? Because I like the area. Okay, next question.
I like short answers. 250th anniversary of our nation, which you spoke about.
Trump ready to
Is there a
go.
particular moment in the founding of our nation that has always resonated with you?
I'm ready to go too, Chad.
Look at the wars, the revolution itself. You know, you take a look at what took place. It's that 1776 is amazing. You know, it's interesting. We gave our military a bonus, and it was $1,775. And I looked at the number, and I had to sign off on it. I said, wait a minute. This is $1,775. If we had one more dollar, Harvey, it's 1776. And I had to get approval. Can you believe? Actually, $1 is actually a lot, but it's not that much. And so we made it 1776. It's just special. I mean, the whole place, it's a special country. But when you look at some of the movies and documentaries about the founding of our country and all of the great people, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, Lincoln later, but Thomas Jefferson, all of the original founders, and some of the ones that are least known are actually the most important and the most interesting, actually. But when you look at all, then you have the Civil War. The Civil War was brutal. It was a brutal. I always said, why couldn't that have been settled? And maybe it could have been, but it was a brutal war. It was supposed to last one day, and because Robert E. Lee was an amazing general, I deal with generals a lot, and I ask who was the best general. A lot of them say Robert E. Lee, because he took something that was supposed to end in one day, and it went 4 years. And with the exception of Gettysburg, that was not good. That was not a good one. That was not a good day for him. But that didn't happen. He would have actually won. They were going for New York, and they heard they were going up a hill, Harvey, just going up a hill. Robert E. Lee heard that. Stonewall Jackson was killed as great general, and so he didn't have him. He had another general, and they were going up, and he sent 5 messengers on 5 horses, hoping that one would get through because they were all being shot. It was a bloodbath, and it was never fight uphill, me boys, never fight uphill. He was fought uphill, and they just got wiped out. But that whole, to me, the Robert E. Lee era with Ulysses S. Grant, Abraham Lincoln, I mean, to me, that is such an amazing, you can learn so much from it, but it was such an amazing time, such a horrible time, beautiful in certain ways, but such a horrible, horrible time. We have a fascinating country, whether you're talking about 1776 or a little bit later on, or I think right now, in many ways, I believe we're in the golden age of America. I'm glad he actually asked me this question, because I just used a term that I didn't use when I was leaving. I didn't say we are in the golden age, Harvey, of America, and we're living it, and I think it's a very exciting time right now.
I'm glad you liked one of my questions, sir. As someone who came from the business world, you're now in the political world. What is the biggest difference between being a leader of a company versus being a leader of a country, if any?
I can get myself into big trouble. Well, a lot of people ask it in a little different form. They say, who's tougher, politicians or businessmen? Because I dealt with both at the highest level. And I always said, businessmen are much tougher. They're not even close. But then I spent a little time in Washington. And now I say it's not even close. These politicians are ruthless, vicious. They are liars, unlike our people from our great town council. But these are vicious people. I mean, what I see, Shifty Schiff, all these crazy people that we have to deal with, think of it, Comey, how's he doing? No, the people that we deal with in Washington, they are very tough, and even the leaders of other countries. Look, now we're dealing with Iran. So when they used to ask me that question I'd say for the first month, I would say, businessmen. After about a month and a half, after getting impeached twice for nothing, I said, politicians are far worse, far worse. Yeah, right. So it's a big difference. I will say this. There's nothing more beautiful than a really good politician who's honorable. There's nothing more beautiful than an honorable prosecutor. You have some of these prosecutors, they're dirty cops, and you have others that are very fair. And I think the world of the prosecutors is a very important world. You have to have fair prosecutors, and some of them aren't fair. I mean, I was a part of it, and I was able to beat a system that was brutal. A lot of people didn't think it was doable, and we did. But having because it's a very important position, the prosecutors are very powerful, and they can destroy people unfairly, and they can also do a good job. But having smart and fair prosecutors is a very important part of the world in which we live. I think that makes sense, but I feel very strongly about that, yeah.
Last question. Well, it's a 2-part question. What is the most bizarre thing that you've encountered as president, and what still surprises you about the job even in your second term?
Well, if I told him what was the most bizarre thing, I'd have to probably resign in about 3 minutes as I walked off the stage. You think I'm getting there? I'm not. But the one thing so I won't respond to that question. But you would be very interested. But I just think that it's a great honor to be doing what I'm doing. And, you have everybody watching, everybody looking, everybody second guessing. Some are very fair and very, good, and you learn from them, and you take what they suggest or what they're complaining about in some cases if they're fair, and others, no matter what you do, it's like you can have a baseball team and win 21-0, and they'll say you should have won 25-0, right? Because we've done really a job. We're being credited of having the best first year of a term of any president. I think it is. I mean, when you look at all the regulation cuts, all of the tax cuts, all of the law and order things, I mean, the border as an example, we settled 8 wars, and nobody settled 8 wars. In fact, the woman that won, a very nice woman, Maria, she won the Nobel Peace Prize, and she said, "What? Nobody should win that but Donald Trump." She said, "Donald Trump should win it more than any other person that won it." And she actually gave me her Nobel Prize. She's a terrific person. But I just say this, it's a great honor to do it. I think it's bigger than I thought. When I was thinking about running early on in 2015, 2014, before I ran, I had no idea it would be this big. I had no idea we could make this kind of an impact. But we've really made an impact. In a little bit more than a year, we've turned this country around. I thought it would take longer than that, but we've turned it around. And again, we're the hottest country. The King of Saudi Arabia said it. I was over there a year ago, and I said to him, we were there after 4 or 5 months, it was obvious what was happening. But he looked at me and he said, "President, I must tell you, I thought America was dead. We weren't going to invest. Nobody was going to invest. You had a country that was dead, and now you have the hottest country anywhere in the world." And we do. We have the hottest country anywhere in the world, and we want to keep it that way. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, chat. What's up, chat? We got 125 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for rocking. But at this time, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need to get this channel to 50 subs. Where is it at? Where is it at? The Conservative OG channel, it is pinned in the description down there. If you can do me a huge favor and go subscribe to that channel, we will be doing the Cash App giveaway over there once we get to 50. We need 9 more subscribers. To that channel down there that's pinned in the description, the Conservative OG. I had it up right here, but I don't know what happened to it. Let me go over here. Hold on, chat. Hold on. But that channel that's pinned in the description, I need y'all to do me a favor and go subscribe to that channel. We need 9 more subs to go live over there. It is pinned in the description. Appreciate y'all for joining, chat. We had a great time tonight. We rocked and rolled. We learned how to hook these social medias to the streaming service, which was great. Here we go right here. This channel right here, the Conservative OG. I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe to that channel. Please do me a huge favor. We got 88 people in this building. I need y'all to do me a huge favor and go subscribe to that channel over there. Once we get to 50 subs, we will be doing the Cash App giveaway, Zelle giveaway, and the PayPal giveaway. But we need 9 of y'all to go over there and subscribe to the channel. We've been going live all day long. We did learn how to hook up these streaming servers. We got 150 people in the building now. Y'all do me a favor. Go over here to this channel right here, the Conservative OG, and go subscribe to that channel. That channel that's pinned in the blue and the Conservative one. That's the channel. It's pinned in the description. It's this channel right here. I need y'all to do me a favor and go subscribe to this channel right here. All we need is 9 more people. We got 100 people in the building. Leave right now. Do me a huge favor. 9 people out of 100. Go over here. Subscribe to this channel right here. The Conservative OG is pinned. Add the Conservative one. The channel is pinned down at the bottom of the chat. I need y'all to do me a huge favor and go subscribe to this channel. We got 100 people in the building, a lot of great people. Y'all do me a favor and go subscribe to the channel. What's up, Weird Texas? Deployable veteran. You've been around before. Thank you for coming through. Hope you're having a great, amazing day. Weird Texas. If you out here in Texas, you know we're going through a whole lot of rain right now. It's been raining all day. Chad, it's been raining all day. But right now, y'all please do me a favor. Thank you for subscribing, Weird Texas. But if you are a subscriber of this channel, I need you to go to the Conservative OG. The Conservative OG channel. The channel is pinned in the description. The channel that's pinned in the description, I need y'all to do me a huge favor and go subscribe to that channel. All we need is 9 more subscribers on the Conservative OG channel. The channel that you see right in the video, that channel right there. The old man with the glasses on, with the gray beard. And it says the Conservative OG. I need y'all to do me a favor and go subscribe to that channel. Once we get to 50 subscribers, we doing a Cash App giveaway. We doing a Super Chat. We're doing a Cash App giveaway. We doing a PayPal giveaway and a Zelle giveaway. I'm in Splendora, north of Houston. Yeah, it's a lot of rain down here right now. Yeah, it's kind of bad. That's why I've been live all day. I also learned some things. I learned how to hook Kick Up to the streaming service. I learned how to hook Instagram to the streaming service. And I think that I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to hook multiple social medias to the streaming service. I think I'm gonna do that probably after I get off live. But right now, chat, we got 136 people in the chat. We need 10 people to go over there to the Conservative OG channel at the Conservative one and go subscribe to that channel, please. We only need 10 more subs to go live. That channel is pinned at the bottom of the chat. It's in blue. That channel right there at the Conservative one. We need 10 more subs to go live. 5 inches since 7 a.m. Yeah, it's been raining horrible. It's been raining kind of bad. But I appreciate y'all for coming, chat. We got 118 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for coming through. But it would be great if y'all would go over there to the Conservative OG channel and go subscribe to that channel. I hope y'all having a great night. We got a game coming on in about 15 minutes. We got the Rockets versus the Lakers coming on tonight. That's what we got coming on tonight. Can the Lakers close it out? Can the Rockets even the series and take it back to LA? Can that happen? So we got 15 minutes before the game. Come on, chat. I was go live and stream the game, but I've been on live all day, literally. I've been on here all day trying to figure out how to hook up these social media platforms to the streaming service, and I did. All I need y'all to do now is do me a huge favor and go subscribe to that channel, the Conservative OG. If you are subscribed to this channel, I need you to go over there and subscribe to the Conservative OG. We need probably 9 more subs to go live. And once we go live, we're doing the Cash App giveaway and we're doing a PayPal giveaway and Zelle. That's what we're doing over there. So y'all please do me a favor and go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. That would be great, and that would be a blessing if we can get just 10 of y'all out of 130, you know, to go over there and subscribe. You know, all you got to do is just exit out, go to the search bar, type in the Conservative OG, and it should pop up. Let me show you how to do it. The Conservative OG. And bam, there it go. It'll be the first channel at the top of your home screen. So you just go to the search bar of YouTube, type in the Conservative OG and hit search, and bam. Hold up. Wait, it didn't pop up on this. Wait. That's weird. It should have popped up. Let me try it again. The Conservative OG. And there it go. That's all I need you to do. Go over there to the Conservative OG channel and do me a favor. We got 195 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for joining. We need 9 of y'all to go over there to that channel right there and go and subscribe to that channel. That channel right there. The Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to go over there and subscribe to that channel and get us to 50 subs. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. We'll be ready to rock and roll. We've been going live all day, Chad.
Deal, but I'm not satisfied.
Why were you not seeking congressional approval to extend it?
Because it's never been sought before. There's been many times, and nobody's ever gotten it before. They consider it totally unconstitutional. But we're always in touch with Congress. But nobody's ever sought it before. Nobody's ever asked for it before. It's never been used before. Why should we be different?
Are you
anybody to Islamabad this time? Are you willing to send anybody to Islamabad? Your envoy.
We have great respect for Pakistan and Islamabad, and tremendous respect for the Prime Minister and the Field Marshal, and they're working with us. They continue to work with us, but the trip is a very long one, and we're doing everything in terms of negotiating right now, in terms of the negotiation telephonically. They've made strides, but I'm not sure if they ever get there. There's tremendous discord. They're having a tremendous problem getting along with each other in Iran. The leadership is very disjointed. It's got 2 to 3 groups, maybe 4, and it's a very disjointed leadership.
Jackie Roberts, hey, what's up, Jackie? Medicaid is gone. Found out in Tennessee yesterday. Wow.
And with that being said, they all want to make a deal, but they're all messed up. I spoke with the winner, a very good man.
What's up, Chad? We got 165 people in the building. Thank y'all for joining me. This is the Freedom of Speech channel, and I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. I need 9 or 10 of y'all to do me a huge favor and go subscribe to the conservative one. That channel that's pinned that's pinned at the bottom of the chat at the conservative one. I need y'all to do me a favor and go subscribe to that channel. We got 268 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for joining. Hope y'all having a great night. I need all 268 people to go to that channel that's pinned in the description at the conservative one. It's in blue. The channel that's in blue at the bottom of the screen, I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe at the conservative one. Subscribe to this channel. Thanks in advance. I need 141 people to exit right now and go to at the conservative one and go subscribe to that channel and cut on all notification bells. Once we are able to go live over there, we're doing cash out giveaways.
You know, I was very strongly in favor of him in Iraq. And we had a long conversation yesterday. I congratulated him. He won, and with our help, he won, and we want him to do very well. And I told him that the United States is with him all the way. It was a great victory. The new head of Iraq is somebody that we support very strongly.
Pakistan, thank you, Mr. President. Pakistan has opened the land route trade with Iran. Did they consult you before opening it up to Iran? And are you aware of it?
That was a vicious bee. I know everything about it. Yeah, I have great respect. Are you from Pakistan?
No, I'm not from Pakistan.
I have great respect for Pakistan and for the Field Marshal and for the Prime Minister. Yeah, I know it.
On the European Union yesterday, you talked about Italy and the withdrawal of troops from Europe, from Italy and Spain. Can you clarify with your words?
Well, I'm not happy with Italy and I'm not happy with Spain. And they feel it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Anybody that feels it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon is not very smart. And it'll be a terrible thing in the future. If they were ever allowed to have a nuclear weapon, you would have problems the likes of which the world has never seen before, and it's not going to happen. And aside from that, right now they have no Navy. It's been wiped out. No Air Force. It's been wiped out. They have no anything. They have no anti-aircraft. They have no radar. They have no leaders because, frankly, their leaders are very disjointed. They have a lot of problems right now. They're not getting along with each other. Their leaders are not getting along with each other. So
The European Union tariffs. Why did you put the tariffs?
we raised the tariffs on cars coming in from the European Union because the European Union was not adhering to the trade deal we have. So based on that, now, when they build their plants, of which they're spending over $100 billion, all countries, not just the Union. When those plants open, there won't be any tariffs. But we raised the tariffs because they were not, as usual, they were not adhering to the agreement that we have. We have a trade deal with the European Union. They were not adhering to it. So I raised the tariffs on cars and trucks to 25%. That's billions of dollars coming into the United States, and it forces them to move.
We got a commercial break, chat commercial break. We got 191 people in the building. Quick commercial. The Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. The channel that's pinned at the bottom of the screen. This channel right here that you're looking at right now. Commercial break. I need y'all to go and subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to do me a huge favor and go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. This channel right here that you're looking at. I need you to go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. That'd be great. You know, if you can go over there. Wrong way. Oh, that's how they do it. Hold up, chat. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. All right. Wait, what you say? Hey, cool. No, dude. Conservative sub. Get a job. Hey, cool. I'm retired, bro. Already put the work in. I'm retired. I hope you understand that. I'm retired. 25 years. I'm retired, bro. But thank you for joining. Thanks for the comment. So the rest of y'all, I need y'all to do me a huge favor and go subscribe to that channel right there, the Conservative OG. I need y'all to do me a huge favor as we continue with the content. Commercial break is over with, y'all. Let's continue. Go subscribe to the Conservative OG.
Yesterday, I congratulated him. He won, and with our help, he won, and we want him to do very well. And I told him that the United States is with him all the way. It was a great victory. The new head of Iraq is somebody that we support very strongly.
Pakistan, thank you, Mr. President. Pakistan has opened the land route trade with Iran. Did they consult you before opening it up to Iran? And are you aware of it?
That was a vicious bee. I know everything about it. Yeah, I have great respect. Are you from Pakistan?
No, I'm not from Pakistan. I'm American.
I have great respect for Pakistan and for the Field Marshal and for the Prime Minister. Yeah, I know we do.
On the European Union yesterday, you talked about Italy and the withdrawal of troops from Europe, from Italy and Spain. Can you clarify with your words?
Well, I'm not happy with Italy and I'm not happy with Spain. And they feel it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Anybody that feels it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon is not very smart. And it'll be a terrible thing in the future. If they were ever allowed to have a nuclear weapon, you would have problems the likes of which the world has never seen before, and it's not going to happen. And aside from that, right now they have no Navy, it's been wiped out, no Air Force, it's been wiped out. They have no anything. They have no anti-aircraft, they have no radar, they have no leaders, because frankly, their leaders are very disjointed. They have a lot of problems right now. They're not getting along with each other. Their leaders are not getting along with each other. So
The European Union tariffs. Why did you put the tariffs?
we raised the tariffs on cars coming in from the European Union because the European Union was not adhering to the trade deal we have. So based on that, now, when they build their plants, of which they're spending over $100 billion, all countries, not just the Union. When those plants open, there won't be any tariffs. But we raised the tariffs because they were not, as usual, they were not adhering to the agreement that we have. We have a trade deal with the European Union. They were not adhering to it. So I raised the tariffs on cars and trucks to 25%. That's billions of dollars coming into the United States, and it forces them to move their factory production much faster. We have right now in the United States over $100 billion of car plants being built. It's a record. We've never had anything like it from all countries, Japan, South Korea, by the way, Canada, Mexico, they're all building plants in the United States. But the European Union was not adhering to the deal that we made. So we're dealing with Iran. As you know, it's a very disjointed, unfriendly leadership, unfriendly to each other. They're not getting along. They're very, very confused by what's happened because essentially most of their military has been wiped out. But we just had a conversation with Iran. Let's see what happens. But I would say that I am not happy. Their leadership is very disjointed, very argumentative with each other. They come back, one says one thing, one says another. They're very confused. Obviously, their country has been, frankly, decimated. Their Navy is gone, their Air Force is gone. Many of their soldiers, unfortunately, are gone. They've got to come up with the right deal. At this moment, I'm not satisfied with what they're doing.
Did you decide against bailing out Spirit Airlines?
Well, I guess we're looking at it. If we could do it, we'd do it, but only if it's a good deal.
They're claiming that they're preparing to shut down this weekend because they haven't gotten.
Well, we're looking at it, but if we can't make a good deal, no institution's been able to do it. I said, I'd like to save the jobs, but we'll have an announcement sometime today. We gave them a final commitment.
Mr. President, day 60, are you going to seek congressional authorization?
Well, no other country has ever done it. It's never been, as you know, most people consider it totally unconstitutional. Also, we had a ceasefire, so that gives you additional time. But no other country's done it. We're in the midst of a big victory. This is a victory like we haven't had since Venezuela, okay, to be honest with you. We haven't had, but, you know, we have a country that lost its way. It really lost its way. That's our country in terms of the military. Now we have a great military. We're on our way to another victory, a big victory, and I don't think that it's constitutional what they're asking for. These are not patriotic people that are asking. You know, when they say, even the losers, even the ones that say all the wrong things, admit that it's been amazing what we've done. The Strait is totally shut down. It's flawless. It's totally 100% shut down. Now, we've been dealing with Iran. They want to make a deal. They're not there. They're not with it. They're sort of, they get close, and then a new group of people come in. They don't know who their leaders are. They have no idea who their leaders are, but they're very confused, and that's because of the success we've had militarily. They essentially have no military. Let me just tell you, the war powers. So many presidents, as you know, have gone and exceeded it. It's never been used. It's never been adhered to, and every other president considered it totally unconstitutional, and we agree with that.
Will Iran accept your China giving blockade?
No, the China, it's going to be amazing. The visit with China and Chairman Xi, that's going to be great. We have the trip with China coming up, and I think it'll be an amazing event.
President, if you can't get a deal on Iran, what next? What will you do?
Well, right now we have negotiations going on. They're not getting there. They are very disjointed. They're extremely disjointed. They're not able to get along with each other as leaders. They don't know who the leader is. Their military's been defeated. If we left right now, it would take them 20 years to build back that country, but we're not satisfied at this moment.
Are you considering new strikes on Iran?
Why would I tell you that?
Spirit Airlines, what has been the holdup on a deal?
We're looking at it. We're looking at trying to help them. Something we're not looking to get involved with, but if we can, it's 14,000 jobs. I would say we're driving a tough deal, but it's one of those things. We'll do it or we won't. We'll have something for you to sit here tomorrow.
It seems like the other lenders are balking. They think they'll get bumped down in priority.
Well, they will. We come first. Hey, you know what it is? USA first, America first. That's my fight. Including with airlines, including with Intel. You know, we made an Intel deal. You know that, right? We made about $40 billion on that. And someday Fox and Peter's going to talk about it. But we helped out Intel, and we ended up making $40 billion. So we're looking at Spirit, different kind of a thing. But we're looking at Spirit, and we can help them, we will. But we have to come first. We're first. It's America first.
The CEO of Anthropic came to meet Susie Wiles a week or two ago. What is the latest on your position on that company?
Well, only that they had a very good meeting.
You had the CENTCOM commander come in
I
here
did.
yesterday. Was he briefing you on a different approach, options? What kind of options? How would it look different?
Well, there are options. I mean, do we want to go and just blast the hell out of them and finish him forever, or do we want to try and make a deal? I mean, those are the options.
Do you want to go blast the hell out of him?
I'd
and finish
prefer
him
not.
forever?
On a human basis, I'd prefer not, but that's the option. Do we want to go in there heavy and just blast them away, or do we want to do something? They're a very disjointed unitship, as you can understand. They're very disjointed. I mean, they're not getting along with each other, and it puts us in a bad position. One group wants to make a certain deal, the other group wants to make a certain deal, including the hardliners. The hardliners want to make a deal too. Why wouldn't they? They have no Navy, they have no Air Force, they have no anti-aircraft, they have no nothing.
This week that because of all the firepower required for Epic Fury, that there are people in the White House who are starting to worry about our inventory of bombs and missiles. Are you worried?
No, we have more than we've ever had. Because all over the world we have inventory, and we can take that if we need it. But all over the world we have tremendous amounts of inventory, the best. For instance, we're stocked and locked and loaded. Right now, we have more than double what we had when this started. But, we're all over the world. We're in many, many different countries, many different places, all packed up. Now, what happened is Biden came in like a stupid fool, and he gave a lot of what we had to Ukraine. And $350 billion they spent. We don't do that. Everybody has to pay. The European Union pays us, but Biden didn't get money. He got nothing. But he gave a lot of the inventory away. Now, relatively speaking, it's not that, but it was a lot of inventory. He gave it to Ukraine. We built it up, but we have inventory from all over the world.
Are you going to go to the G7? The G7 is in France in June. Will you go to it?
Probably.
Mr. President, did the king change your mind about President NATO?
What about NATO?
Did the king change your mind? King Charles?
No. King and I had he's just a great person. He's a high quality person. I love the job he did in Congress. He actually got the Democrats to stand. He's a wonderful person. She's a wonderful lady, a wonderful queen, and we had a good time.
Mr. President, will the Lebanese and Israeli leaders be meeting here soon at the White House?
Yeah, they're going to be coming.
When you go to this is going to be your first big public event since somebody tried to kill you on Saturday. Do you feel safe going to something like this today?
I don't even think about it, Peter.
What about
Pete Rose? Do you still support a pardon for Pete Rose, sir?
Oh, I think Pete Rose is great. I think Pete Rose should have been in the Baseball Hall of Fame a long time ago. A long time ago before his death. I think baseball did a great disservice by not respecting his achievements on the field. He was a great player. I knew him.
Mr. President, sir.
He was a great player.
Mr. President, sir.
It seems like you're happy with your blockade and you don't have to restart the war or you don't have to make a deal. Is that correct? Are you happy with the blockade?
The blockade has been unbelievable. Powerful, 100%. It's been actually unbelievable. If we left right now, we had a great victory, but we're not doing that. We're negotiating with them. Their teams are unbelievably disjointed, but we are negotiating.
Mr. President, sir, the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 posted their biggest monthly gain since your first term, sir. Can you talk about what this means to you, the stock market performance, and do you believe that this is going to continue throughout the rest of your term?
Thank you. The stock market is hitting record numbers. We have more people working in the USA today than we've ever had working, as you know. It's in many ways. Now, when this war ends, gasoline and oil and everything is going to come tumbling down. But right now, as of this moment, the stock market has hit record high. We have more people, again, working in the United States today than at any time in the history of our country. We are really doing well. Now, gasoline's high. Other prices are way down, but gasoline's high. But when this is over, you'll have a world without a nuclear weapon with Iran. If you allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon, the world would be in great jeopardy. So it's not going to happen. As soon as the war ends, the gasoline prices will come down.
You're going down to the villages. You're going to be talking to our seniors. You've delivered for seniors, no tax on Social Security, most favored nations. Can you talk about everything that you've done to help our senior population, sir?
Well, no tax on tips. We have the largest tax cuts in the history of our country also, and regulation cuts, and it's one of the reasons we're doing so well. So we have no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security for our seniors. We have no tax on overtime. And you know, something that nobody talks about, if you buy a car, if it's American made, you get a deduction on interest for income tax purposes. And by the way, very important, right over there, the greatest, you're going to have the greatest ballroom ever built. It's on time, on budget, and it's doing great.
Mr. President, you're going to be hosting the first ever UFC fight at the White House in 45 days, sir. Can you preview the event? Can you talk about the card and what this will mean?
They have some of the greatest champions in the world. The arena, let's start building it over the next week. It's right here. It'll be about 5,000 seats. They'll have 100,000 people down by the ellipse with screens, and it's all free. It's going to be great.
What's your message to Americans who are facing the pain of high gas prices?
Well, it was just announced we have more people working in the United States today than ever before in history. Outside of the gasoline, prices are way down. Prices have come down. Groceries, and I inherited that. We inherited the highest inflation in the history of our country, 48 years. But in the history of our country. And prices are down. When the war ends, which shouldn't be too long, they want to make a deal so badly, but they're not there yet. They're not there, in my opinion. They're not there. When the war ends, gasoline prices are going to tumble because there is so much right now on the seas already loaded into tankers that can't escape the Strait. There is so much, like record-setting. But when the war ends, gasoline prices will go down to below what they were. I think it's very important. The stock market just hit an all-time high. And again, more people working today than at any time ever. And we just got the largest tax cut in history with the no tax.
Mr. President, Mr. Kurdistan,
you like him? Go ahead.
I love you, Mr. President. Mr. President,
I like him too.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, you said you send weapons to help Iranian demonstrators. Some sources claim these weapons are in Suleimania in Iraqi Kurdistan. Do you confirm that? And as you said, they will pay a big price?
I'm not happy with the delivery of the weapons. I'm not thrilled with it. But a small amount of weapons were sent, and we'll see who has them. But I'm not happy with what happened with the Kurds. The Kurds did not deliver the weapons. Like
Chevron are refusing to increase oil production. Exxon and Chevron. What do you say about that?
We're doing great production. We're producing more oil right now. That's the other thing. We have more oil production right now than any time in history. And if you take a look at the ships, they're all coming up to Texas, Louisiana, Alaska. Did you see the line? What do they call it? The Tango. But that is some line of ships. They're all coming up. They're loading up. The biggest ships in the world are coming up to Louisiana, Texas, and to Alaska. And they're loading up. And I don't want to say it, but our country is getting stronger and stronger. This is
been amazing. The amount of oil and gas that we're selling now is at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Would you consider Ron DeSantis for a cabinet position?
Well, I like him a lot, so nobody I like him a lot.
Can you tell us why you're not satisfied? Mr. Ron, can you tell us, you said you're not satisfied with the plan right now? Can you tell us what specifically you're not satisfied with?
They're asking for things that I can't agree to.
Type it up, chat. I apologize. I've been on mute the whole time I've been talking, y'all. Man, I see why. Okay, chat. I've been on mute this whole time I've been talking, bro. I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to go to the other channel and go subscribe. We need 9 more subscribers, chat. We need 9 more of y'all. We need 9 people to go over there and go subscribe. We got 134 people in the building. We got 134 people in this chat. And I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe to the Conservative OG. Let's go, chat. We need 9 people. This is a rally call to everybody in the chat. Woo! I need y'all to do us a favor. We need 9 more subscribers. I need y'all to go over there to the Conservative OG channel. All you got to do is go to the search bar and type in the Conservative OG. That channel that's right there that you're looking at, the old man with the glasses and the nice tight beard. I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. We got 100 people in the building holding strong. Woo! We can do it, chat. Just 9. Help us get there. 9. We need 9 subscribers. And once we do that, we're doing the Cash App giveaway. Woo! Once we get 9 subscribers over there and YouTube activates the live button, we're gonna go live from the Conservative OG channel and we're doing Cash App giveaways. Woo! What's up, chat? Y'all can do it. We need your help, chat. We need 9 people to go over there and go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. We need y'all to go over there. That channel is also pinned at the bottom of the chat. The handle to that channel is at the Conservative OG. The handle to the Conservative OG channel is at the Conservative one. It is pinned at the bottom of the chat. I need you to take the time out right now and go subscribe to that channel. Woo! And once you subscribe to that channel, I need you to come back over here and say, Stock Sniper, I subscribe to the other channel, bro. I got you. Yeah. That's what I need, chat. I need y'all to go over there. We need 9 more subs. I need y'all to go over there and subscribe to the other channel. Stock Sniper, what is the name of the other channel? Good question. The name of the channel is the Conservative OG. That channel right there that you're looking at. That picture on the screen that you're looking at, it says the Conservative OG. A cool looking guy with shades on with gray hair. That's the Conservative OG. I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe to that channel. That's what I need y'all to do, chat. We got 85 people in the chat. Great people. If you rock with this channel, you're going to love the Conservative OG channel. I need y'all to go over there and go subscribe to the Conservative OG. We got 85 people in the building, 27 likes. Let's go. But we need y'all. I need y'all to do us a huge favor. I need y'all to go over there to the Conservative OG channel right now and go subscribe. Once you subscribe, you automatically put yourself in the Cash App giveaway. Once you go over there to the Conservative OG channel and subscribe, you automatically put yourself in the Cash App giveaway. And guess what? When we do Cash App giveaways, chat, guess what we do? We put it in subscriber only mode. So 9 times out of 10, with it only being 50 subscribers over there on the Conservative OG channel, once we go live over there, it's not going to be that many people in there. So what does that mean, Stock Sniper? that means that your chances of getting the Cash App giveaway is very, very high. Because guess what? If you subscribe to the channel right now, the Conservative OG, and then we go live over there, and then I put in the subscriber only mode, and there's only 3 people in the live, guess what? All 3 people getting the Cash App giveaway. That's how we're going to do it. We're not picking one person. It's multiple people. That's how it works, chat. So I need you to go subscribe to the Conservative OG. Once you subscribe over there, I need you to come over here and let me know it's a done deal. That's what we need, chat. We need 9 more subscribers. That's it. We need 9 of y'all great people. Out of the 48 people that's in the building, we need just 9 of y'all to go to the Conservative OG channel and hit that subscribe button. And then come back and give me the thumbs up and say, done deal. Once you subscribe to the Conservative OG, that right there puts you in the Cash App giveaway. Easy work. The easiest money you ever made. Straight up. How the Cash App giveaway going to work, Stock Sniper? It's a lot of people in the chat. Good question. Once you go over there to the Conservative OG and we get 9 more subscribers, once we get 9 more subscribers, YouTube is going to let me know that I can go live on that channel. Once I'm able to go live on the Conservative OG channel, I'm putting it on subscribers only mode. Once I put it in subscribers only mode, only the subscribers will be able to comment. So once I go live on the Conservative OG channel, once I go live, guess what? When you make a comment, only the subscribers can comment. So that means that it's going to be less people commenting. And with only 50 subscribers, it's not going to be that many people commenting. So it's less people, more of a chance you're going to get the Cash App giveaway. Easy work. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And guess what? We're doing PayPal cash giveaway. We're doing Cash App giveaway. And we're doing Zelle giveaway. 3 ways. PayPal, Zelle, Cash App. That's how we're doing it. Very, very simple. So if you've been sitting in here, thank you for hitting the like button. The person that just hit that like button, I need you to go to the Conservative OG channel and subscribe. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Once you subscribe, you're automatically in the Cash App giveaway. And guess what? Stock Sniper, I don't have Cash App. You got PayPal. You got Zelle. If we got to send it to your MoneyGram, it's going to happen. That's how it works. So make sure you go over there to the Conservative OG channel and go subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all in advance, chat. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Let's go, chat, let's go. W's in the chat, W's in the chat. Thank y'all, chat. We got 48 people strong. We need you to go over there to the Conservative OG channel and hit that subscribe button. We need you to go over there to the Conservative OG channel and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe to the Conservative OG, guess what happens, chat? You are now in the running for the Cash App giveaway. Easy money, easy work. Easy as 1, 2, 3. How easy is it, Stock Sniper? All you got to do is W's in the chat. That's right. All you got to do, thank you to Don. All you got to do is that search bar of YouTube. Type in TH, Conservative, and then OG. And once you see that cool guy with the cool shades, you already know who it is. You hit that subscribe button. And once you hit that subscribe button, guess what? You in the Cash App giveaway. That's how it works, Chad. Let's check and see if anybody went subscribe. Let's go see. We're still stuck on 41. Come on, guys. We got how many people here? Boy, y'all been stubborn with y'all subscribe, y'all sub, huh? We got 42 people in the building. Now let's get serious, Chad. We got 42 people in the building. That's just watching. I need 9 of y'all. That's it. 9 of y'all to type in the conservative OG inside of that search bar and hit subscribe. Just 9. That's it. Just 9 people. I thank y'all for subscribing to this channel, but we need y'all that are subscribing to this channel to subscribe to that channel, the Conservative OG. Thank y'all to all the new subscribers that have subscribed to this channel, but right now, we need 9 of y'all to subscribe to the Conservative OG. We need 9 of y'all to subscribe to the Conservative OG. If you are subscribing to this channel, go subscribe to the other channel. That's what we need. If you are subscribing to this channel, you need to also go subscribe to the other channel. And the name of the other channel is the Conservative OG. That's what we need you to do. If you are subscribing to this channel, we need you to go subscribe to the other channel. It ain't gonna take you nothing but a minute, 30 seconds. You know, it's easy. All you gotta do is just get out of this channel, go to the top of your search bar, and type in the Conservative OG and hit search. And once that Conservative OG pop up, you hit subscribe. That's it. Real simple. So that's what we need y'all to do at this time. Go over there to the Conservative OG channel and hit that subscribe button. That's what we need y'all to do. I knew I should have took the Lakers on my parlay as I talk about another subject. See, I'm trying to get y'all to subscribe to the other channel, the Conservative OG channel, and I'm missing placing my bets. People are betting with the Lakers now. Crazy work. I messed up, man. Chat, I should have went on and put in my parlay, but I didn't. Huge mistake. Because I think the Lakers gonna close it out. That's what I truly think, Chad. I think that the Lakers gonna close out the game tonight. That's what I really think. Yeah, we've been on live all day, a very long time. We got in some good work though, chat, because I had to figure out how to install all these social media platforms in this streaming service. And it took me 2 lives to do it. That's why I went live a bunch of times. So I appreciate y'all for joining. I think we only got 1 subscriber out of all the times I've been trying to get y'all to go rock with the channel. So we need 9 more subs. That's it. And we can go live over there. And for some reason, none of y'all are going over and subscribing. That's strange to me. But it's all good. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the 50, that's for sure. But I would love, for y'all to help me get to the 50. Because it's thank you for the like. It's 41 people in here right now. I need y'all to go and subscribe to the Conservative OG. Maybe y'all will do it after the stream, which is fine. But after the stream is over, if you don't want to get off right now and do it, you can wait till it's over. But I need 9 people to go over there and subscribe to the Conservative OG. That way we can go live over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. Once we go live over there, we're doing the Cash App giveaway. And that's a fact. So, and I would love for y'all to be a part of that, I'd love for y'all to be a part of that. So, chat, we got, hold up. We got 31 people in the building. I think I'm ending right here, chat. I need y'all to do me a favor, though. When you get off, because I'm about to end the stream, I need y'all to go subscribe to the Conservative OG channel. So hopefully when I wake up in the morning, we'll have the 50. That's what I'm hoping for. I wanted to have the 50 tonight. That way I can go and hopefully YouTube would have went on and activated the live. And when we could have watched the game together on the other channel, and we could have did the Cash App giveaway there. But either way it go, we're going to get to the 50. We got 37 people in the building. I need y'all to go subscribe to that other channel, the Conservative OG. So I appreciate y'all for joining me. We had a good time. We did 3 lives. If you did watch the lives, you see me connect Instagram and Kick to the streaming service. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tutorial on how to connect Kick, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok to your streaming service so you can go live on multiple social media sites. See, that's the thing about streaming, chat. Streaming is going live, not just from YouTube, but from Twitter, Kick, Instagram, Twitch. In other words, streaming is going live from multiple social media platforms to get your content out to the masses. So I will be doing a tutorial showing y'all how to hook up the other social media sites to the streaming service of your choice. So with that being said, it's the one and only Stock Sniper. Earn, spend less, make proper investments. And yes, Your health is an investment. So with that being said, I hope y'all have a great night. I'm about to watch the game. I hope y'all have a great, great night, chat. I thank all y'all for coming and rocking with us today. Only thing is, I'm asking that y'all go and subscribe to the Conservative OG channel so we can go live over there. And that channel is going to be an amazing channel. If you like this channel, you're going to like that one. So with that being said, it's the one on the Stock Sniper. With that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all, chat. To the next one, I'm out. I love y'all, chat. Don't forget, after the stream, go subscribe to the Conservative OG. That will qualify you for the Cash App giveaway. Easy money, easy work. Subscriber only mode. So your chances of getting the Cash App giveaways, it's not going to be one giveaway. It's going to be multiple. Your chances of getting that easy money goes up. Hope you have a great night. Love and I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, the Conservative OG on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. To the next one, chat. I'm out. I love y'all, chat. Don't forget, the Conservative OG on YouTube. Go subscribe.